welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing a fun hair tutorial on how to get this super glossy hair look with extensions. Let's just go ahead and get right into it. Okay, so first things first, I'm actually about to do an eyeshadow tutorial, which is actually the Kylie Cosmetics birthday palette. I'm so excited about it. So I do have like my base on. I just want to blow dry my hair so that my hair looks like decent for the tutorial. And then I'll like finish up my hair once everything is on and I look pretty for you guys for the rest of the hair tutorial. So I'm just gonna take any like regular thermal round brush and any hair dryer, and I'm gonna go ahead and blow dry my hair in sections with the heat about an inch away from the brush so I don't damage my hair too much. I did spray my hair with a heat protectant, so go ahead and do that if you have a heat protectant. It will definitely keep your hair healthy, which is like the secret and the key to glossy hair. Okay, so I'm like halfway done and you can see like from this wet side to this dry side, just blow drying in itself with a brush can add so much shine and gloss. So I definitely recommend doing this before you start straightening your hair if you want like a really healthy, glossy, shiny, sleek hair look. Okay, so I just finished blow drying my hair and like that was literally half of the work. But just to clean up all these little frizzies and make sure that everything is super sleek, we're gonna use some products and use the straightener. But before we do that, I just wanna blow dry all of my flyaways down just like this, and that's gonna smooth out anything that's like up and crazy, and then we'll do it one more time after we straighten the hair. But my natural part is actually to the side a little bit, so you can see how this kind of pops up. So I'm actually gonna like try to get my scalp to memorize a middle part just by combing and blow drying into that shape. Okay, so everything is super sleek and this is pretty much good enough for my makeup tutorial, so I'm gonna go ahead and film that eye tutorial and then I'll be right back to finish up this look. Okay, so I just finished my tutorial and as you can tell, this look is fire. I had so much fun filming it and now it is time to get my hair snatched. So we're gonna use a couple of tricks that I learned from Chris Appleton when I took his masterclass in Los Angeles like 2 weeks ago. It's just like an incredible experience. So what he does to get like that sleek look is that he actually braids the entire bottom half and pins it up to get it out of the way. It's really important to follow the curve of the head. So what I'm gonna do is start like right underneath my middle part right here and follow my natural curve and part it all the way down. So imagine if you were to wear like a halo hair extension, you would kind of section your hair the way you would when you're getting ready to put that halo in. Except for the front, obviously, if you're gonna do a halo, you would kind of like pull it back just a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and clip this piece out of the way. And I'm gonna braid these. Like, full disclosure, I hate braiding. I especially cannot braid my own hair, so don't make fun of my braids. It's just, the purpose is to get these out of the way. So, BRB. Alright, so I braided like little braids all the way down tightly along my hairline on both sides. And in the back, I'm just gonna go ahead and weave them nicely and pin it neatly in the back, and I'm actually going to use these braids to latch the hair extensions onto, and you'll see exactly why I do this once I get really into the tutorial. Okay, so I just bobby pinned all of the excess hair up, and right now I'm going to go ahead and just like let all of this down, and I'm going to spray my whole head with heat protectant, and this is the Chi Hair Care 44 Iron Guard. So this is actually going to keep my hair nice and healthy while I iron out my hair. So just spraying all of this down, and since the braided part isn't going to be like straightened because obviously it's braided up, I just wanted to respect the integrity of my hair and just let that kind of like avoid this damage, because any hot tools do damage your hair. So the straightener that I am using to straighten my hair is the Chi Lava Straightener. It's one of their new straighteners and I love it because it has the latest technology. You have your typical power on and off button right here, and then you can actually control the temperature by pushing these buttons right here, and you can see it blinking, and that's when you know that we are adjusting the temperature, sliding really nicely onto my hair, which will actually prevent it from damaging. So I'm really liking that with the heat protectant, and you can tell with like just a couple swipes it's just already super straight. So I'm just gonna keep moving right along and straightening out these sections of hair. So on my extensions I did use 450 because I just don't have the patience, but on my personal hair I use 350 because my hair is damaged and I do want to protect my hair. And speaking of that, these are volcanic plates, and that means that they are gliding a lot easier on the hair, so everything is just going silky smooth, and it really is straightening even on a lower heat setting with one pass. So imagine what it can do with a higher heat setting. I'll go ahead and leave a link to the straightener down below if you want to get one for yourself. It's always good to update your straighteners and get the latest technology because it's definitely better for your hair. I think that they're always innovating and finding new ways to style your hair without damaging it. So my absolute favorite go-to hair extensions are the Goldilocks hair extensions, and the reason why is because they have a tape closure, which makes your hair lie super flat on your head, and none of the hair is gonna get caught around the weave. It'll just like slide right over, so it blends in perfectly with your hair. You're never gonna have like your weave showing unless you're just like awful at putting in hair extensions, and if you're watching this video then you're gonna do just fine putting in hair extensions, so you're on the right track. Unfortunately, these are a little bit lighter than my natural hair color because I went a little bit darker, so I'm gonna have to use a different brand that's like the old like Bellamy style, like weave type, whatever. This matches my hair perfectly, so we're just gonna go with this one. And I straightened all of my extensions in advance, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and pin up all of my hair and have that braid exposed in the back. I'm gonna go ahead and start clipping these in following this angle of the braid, and I'm just gonna go ahead and secure them into my braid. And this is where I'm just really wishing that my Goldilocks hair matched my hair right now, because as you can see, we already have like the clip and the weft like poking up right there. And if it was the Goldilocks hair with the tape closure, it would literally just like lay totally flat on the head. Now you can see why I wanted to braid up all of the hair on the bottom, because it's concealing those bottom hairs, so you're never gonna have those short pieces coming out. And if you're too lazy to braid your hair, what you can do is take like a small two-piece weft like this one and just clip it in upside down into the bottom part of your head. So you can just start here, and that'll cover up a lot of the short pieces, because one of the dead giveaways of bad hair extensions is having short pieces kind of like coming out here by your neck and then having the longer pieces there. So by braiding, you're just concealing all of that. I'm just gonna go ahead and use pieces to go all the way around my head to follow that braid. So my first sections are in, and I'm already feeling like super glamorous. My hair looks great, but we're just gonna keep on moving up. So I'm just gonna go ahead and split another piece of hair, and I'm gonna keep going at the angle because that actually makes the extensions lay really nice and like even. So if I stand up, you can see that it looks nice and layered, and I'm just gonna keep on going in those angles like this up all the way to the top of my head, because that way the hair is gonna lay really naturally. And you can see how we're just getting a perfect blend. There's literally no trace of any like shorter pieces hanging out because everything just looks super long. So we're just gonna keep moving on up, and since I really don't have a lot of hair, we're kind of getting towards the end already because I don't have hair. So this is the next section. I'm gonna get in like really close to the part. Now I'm using an extension that has 2 clips and just stacking it like right on top, and you can see that we still have no shorter pieces sticking out except for like this front piece right here, which actually kind of helps it look more natural, but everything is just super dense and blended. Okay, so for the last top section, I would use like 2 or 3 clip wefts of the tape closure Goldilocks hair extensions here, but today I'm just gonna use these ones, and I'm gonna go ahead and kind of like fit them into my part, as close to my part as possible. And I'm just using these 1 clips and just really seeing like where they can fit, because I've got like layers, let's call them slayers of hair extensions, because this whole everything is just extensions, you guys. I'm gonna see if I can fit a little bit in the front because I'm not liking how this is blending up here. Yes, I got like a good clip on that side, and I'm gonna put the final piece in the front on this side as well. Alright, so my hair extensions are in. They're super glossy. Loving it. They look natural. They're blended. Let's go ahead and get this middle section parted. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and brush through my hair, and you can see that these extensions look so blended, so even. Like, it literally looks like it's growing out of my head. I think that that one little trick of braiding underneath where you're gonna clip the hair just made like a really big difference. So just a couple more finishing touches for the hair because I just want it to be a little bit more glossy than this. I'm gonna go ahead and take a hair dryer and I'm gonna blow dry my hair down one more time just to smooth down all of these frizzies for one last time. Alright, so for my ends, I'm actually going to use this product that came with the straightener. It's the Cheese Silk Infusion. And I'm just going to go ahead and take a little bit because a little bit goes a long way and put this into my ends. Next, I'm going to take the Chi Hair Care Shine Infusion, which is a nice spray. And I'm going to spray it down onto my hair because I want it to really land where the light is going to reflect it. And you can just see how that just made such a big difference. My hair is so glossy right now. So this is the final look. I'm just obsessed with my super glassy hair with extensions. It's just so thick. I just want to wear this out like all the time. And it's actually like pretty easy as long as you get through the braids. Like putting in the extensions is like nothing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this fun and easy hair tutorial. I just can't stop touching my hair because of how like glossy it is. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you guys in my next video.